2002 on an 02 Porsche Boxster convertible, 6-speed manual. This one started life out as a 3.2. It's been bought out 3.7 by Hartech. We've got a load of paperwork there for that. If you jump on the internet, you'll see that they are a Porsche specialist, independent Porsche specialist. So they've bought it out at 3.7. I've driven this one down the road and it's not slow, that's for sure. So if you jump on the internet and have a little look at those guys, you'll see what they do. Right, bodywork wise, we're going to start off at the bonnet, work our way around the car, onto the interior. We'll get the roof up and down. We'll do an engine startup as well. Up the bonnet, nice and straight. No dings or dents across the bonnet. A few little stone chips down the front edge. But overall, very, very tidy. This was their development car. So they were obviously going to start off on a good base, that's for sure. Lovely and fresh across the bonnet, apart from a few little stone chips. You'll see those headlights are lovely and clear on both sides. No cracking in those. We've got no moisture. Even around the badge, no corrosion. Just a few stone chips up the bonnet. Down the top of the left-hand wing again, lovely and straight onto the front bumper. No scuffs on the corner there. A little bit flat there on the front there. Wants a bit of a polish. As we come round onto the right-hand side again, no scuffs or scrapes, just a few little stone chips across the front edge there. These early Gen 1s are starting to do good money these days. Have a look at the prices of these. As we come around that front wheel arch on the right hand side, we've got no corrosion. We're lovely and straight on there. And as you come up the wing top around the fuel cap again, no scratching or scrape, stings or dents. A very few light surface scratches in the paintwork where it's been washed over the years. And we've got a little bit of a scratch on the front here. You can just see that. All the wheels are okay. Want some new centre caps if you're being really funny. Being really hard on it there a little bit. Across the lower half of the sill, all nice and straight. A few little stone chips. You'll see their website there. A little bit of a burn through on the edge of the door there on the driver's front. As we come down the top of the door, lovely and clean and tidy around the handle and around the door top. A little bit of scuff on the wing mirror cap. But all nice and presentable. Good colours as well with the grey and black. As we come down the rear quarter on the right hand side, again lovely and straight, sits nice and level. Around that big air vent, we've got no corrosion. A few little stone chips at the edge of it there. Nice and tidy, and a little mark on the sill there. More of a scratch than anything. As we come around the rear arch, once again, lovely and shiny. Very, very presentable and usable, this car. Especially with it being a 3.7. A little bit extra power there. Very few light surface scratches here and there on that rear quarter. Down onto that lovely, clear tail light, rear light. Again, bumper corner, right-hand side. No scrapes, dings or dents on that. And the same again on the left-hand side. We've got no scuffs on the bumper corner. And again, the lights are lovely and clear. Tiny little chip here on the back. That is just above the number plate. You can clearly see where that is. It's been touched in. And a few tiny little, very, very light surface scratches on the top of the back bumper there. Around the exhaust, all nice and tidy. Again there, as we come up the boot lid, lovely and straight, no dings or dents across the boot lid. Some very, very light surface scratches, sponge scratches as we call them, where it's been washed over the years. Rear, high level light, no cracking in that at all. Come back down that boot lid so you can have a good look at that there. Nice and shiny as we come onto the left-hand side. Even the deck lid, where it hides the roof, is lovely and clean as well. As we come down the left-hand side, rear arch, we'll go nice and slow around the arch so you can have a good inspection there. Pause that, zoom in, do what you need to do. And again, lovely and straight down this side. Across the lower sill section on the left-hand side now, a few little stone chips, but nothing really to worry about at all there. And up across the top door. On the left-hand side is lovely and straight, no major marks, no dings or dents. Around the handle, light, nice and fresh as well. Wing mirror cap on this side, all nice and clean. No cracking in the glass anywhere there at all. As we come down to the left-hand wing lower section here, nice and straight around the wing again. A few tiny little bits in the paint there on the front of the wing. And again, nice and level down the left-hand side. As we go into the interior now, black leather, manual gearbox. Door card itself, lovely and straight. No unwanted marks on that at all. No rips or tears. Into the seat now. A little bit of wear to the bolsters. We'll have a good look at the overall of the seat there. A little bit of wear down here at the bolster, but again, nice and firm, no rips or tears. Just a little bit of wear where people have been getting in and out on the lower half as well. Again, once again, no rips or tears down here, no snags. Just a bit of wear to that black leather. Insert of the swab, all nice and tidy. Nice to see that it's not ruffled leather as well. Across the top of the dashboard, no cracks on that. Lovely and straight, no unwanted marks there. As we come down the centre console, all original head unit as well. 6-speed manual like I've mentioned. The trim's all nice and shiny around the gear stick. The wheel itself showing a little bit of wear, but no snags out of the top of it. And the dials are all nice and clear, easy to read. We will get a start up and we'll check for any warning lights on that there. James is going to pop some boots and bonnets open for us here. They all work as they should. Into the rear boot now, nice and tidy, nice and straight in there. You can top your coolant and your oil up. You got your dipstick in the back there because they are mid-engined. Remember these ones, I can't really show the engine compartment at all. Nice and tidy on the left-hand side on the door card, no problems there. And as we come up the left-hand side seat, minimal wear really to the lower half here on the bottom. And again, no rips or tears or snags out of that at all. And have a look at the dashboard from the left-hand side. Nice place to be sat that. Into the front compartment now, you've got your space saver spare wheel in there. All the plastic trims are here, which is pretty rare for a Boxster. The battery cover is normally always missing on a Boxster. Nice and tidy, all the carpet's lovely and clean in there. James is going to fire it up for us here, then we'll get the roof working. No unwanted noises from that there. A little bit of condensation because it is cold today. A little bit of a rev, James. No problems at all with that there. Right, onto the roof now. James is going to get that roof going up, handbrake on. No hesitation, no juddering from that back section there. All nice and smooth as that comes back down into place. And you lock it in, just lock it in manually on these. And the window goes up, and then you drop my arm there. James, just undo that again for us, please, so we can show it going back down. So all you do with these is you push the button, unlock it there, press the electric button for the roof, and here we go again, going back down there with no issues at all. We're going to have a good look at that. We're going to come round and have a look. See if there's any warning lights there, James. Any warning lights we've got on the dash there? Your handbrake lights on, the seatbelt lights on because you had that on. Lovely and tidy there. And there you have it, the 2002 Porsche Boxster. It's bored out of 3.7. Check the website for all information we've got on that. Have a look at Hardtech on the internet there to see what they do.